back in week 2. The Jaguars lost a blowout in their last matchup against the Colts. Can Indianapolis sweep the series? The answer comes your way next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Colts in this matchup. Their offense is one that doesn't rely too heavily on just one guy. They like to spread things around as best they can.
You're right about that. It's a diverse unit, and they like to run their offense by what they call game plan, meaning each and every week they study the opponent, they probe its weaknesses, and they move the ball around that way. They emphasize who's going to get it based on what they think they'll accomplish in that game. Other teams, they're a system team. They're going to run what they run no matter what. I like this style of offense. It suits them well.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jacksonville's offense trots out here for the first time, and all eyes go right to number 16. Now in his second season as the team's face of the franchise, Trevor Lawrence.
For everyone who expected the highly talented Trevor Lawrence to champion the Jaguars to instant success last season, well, they got a little bit of a reality check. Despite the struggles, though, he still took on a major leadership role within the locker room and among the team. He also flashed some of his considerable potential on the field, particularly in a defiant Week 18 win over Indianapolis that knocked the Colts out of the playoffs.
A man coming off a washout 2021. It's Travis Etienne. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21. Now Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And able to... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've comped it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
As Indy's offense takes the field for the first time, we take a look at Matt Ryan, top 10 all-time in passing yards, playing his first career season outside of Atlanta.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Now last year's leading rusher in the NFL, this is Jonathan Taylor, down to the 41. These two teams, division rivals, of course, and you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed a win, and the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022, but the two-win Jags came up with one of the shockers of the season. They stunned the Colts 26-11 in Jacksonville, and that loss ultimately kept Indianapolis home for the playoffs. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. No score after one on EA Sports. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a second and long situation. Lawrence under pressure, and they got to him again. Rodney McLeod, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now Lawrence on third and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner, the offensive line is in tatters, as that's now 3 sacks in 3 plays. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. Rodgers on the return. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive, and also give him the first down.
Nice first down pickup there by Alec Pierce. If you want to talk about underrated athletes from the 2022 draft, you must include his name. Excellent size, runs a 4.40 and can jump out and build it. You want to add some toughness in there? He played linebacker for a while at the University of Cincinnati. He fits what Indianapolis is looking for to a T.
On 2nd and 10, Ryan. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. Being chased out left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times I advocate not challenging coverage downfield, but on this play, I thought he made an excellent decision to actually do so. If that had been complete, that would have been one for the highlight reel.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Illegal forward pass.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On third down, Lawrence forced, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And here's Rodgers on the return. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They go play action now. Ryan. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So plenty of it. We'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. From the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the 3rd quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Play action, Ryan. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cisco. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. Lawrence hit and the ball is free. And the Colts pick it up. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action with Ryan. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Touchdown! Michael Pittman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. These two teams met in Indy earlier in the year with the Colts coming out on top. So if they can find a way to win here in Indianapolis, they would take the season series 2-0. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence again. He's got a man complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 36 yards on the play. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He fights him off, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. Lawrence going to get this to Etienne. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now, Lawrence. Well, he forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Faison. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the run at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking like the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here now, Lawrence and the Jaguars down by 2 touchdowns, 54 seconds to go. They've yet to score all game long, but now they need to do so twice in short order to have a shot. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. On first down, Lawrence. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Here's Lawrence to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing. But I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Play action. It's Ryan. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10, and he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough. Where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Indianapolis, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, the losses are piling up as they drop to 1-5 now. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants.